What is going on, you guys? I'm Mike of Anabolic Aliens, and today I got you a video of the top 5 unilateral chest exercises. Now, unilateral means we're focusing on one side at a time, and the purpose of this is we're working on fixing your weak points, because naturally one side of our body is going to be used more than the other, but we want to build as symmetrically as possible. And the other reason we're going to be doing unilateral work is to fix imbalances. I get a lot of comments of people saying they have a problem with one side of their body being bigger or stronger. Now, this is an asymmetry, and you can fix this by unilateral exercises. But real quick before we get into this video, guys, I want you to make sure you download my workout app called Exercise. It is a free download in the app and Play Store. It can generate thousands of workouts, so make sure you check that out. Now let's not waste any more of your time and get into these unilateral chest exercises. Now, if you're utilizing these unilateral exercises to help fix your muscle imbalance, you have to understand that a strength asymmetry and a size asymmetry are two different cases and require different methods on how to fix them. And then right now, I'm going to link you with a card above to my How to Fix Muscle Imbalances video, which goes into depth regarding each specific case on how to fix your imbalance. So make sure you check that out if that is your goal behind utilizing these exercises. But let's get right into that first exercise, which is going to be the one-arm dumbbell bench press. Now, I'm going to do it in a flat position, but you can do this in an incline if you're trying to have more of an upper chest focus, or a decline if you're trying to have more of a lower chest focus. So guys, you just grab a dumbbell. Now, I recommend one at a time. I know you see people doing one dumbbell down with both dumbbells in hand. I recommend just using one dumbbell at a time so you get a lot more core development in the exercise as well. So, come down into position just like a normal bench press. I like to put my hand just on my abs to have just a little more security and just really establish that mind muscle connection that I have to be squeezing my abs the whole time. So you're gonna come all the way up, guys, and really focus on a slow negative coming all the way down. You get as far down as you possibly can, ensure that full range of motion, and then when you come up, fire up, and then come a little across your chest, guys. You want to get as much chest stimulation as possible on each side, so when you're coming all the way down, always make sure to come all the way up and then have even a little bit extra of a range of motion by bringing the dumbbell a little over your body. That's going to stimulate even more of that chest. And of course, you still want to make sure you're doing both sides, even if your weight or reps aren't going to be the same depending on your specific case. But utilize the one-arm dumbbell bench press in the flat, decline, and incline versions to make sure you're getting an even press. So this is actually going to help correlate to a stronger bench press as well, guys. The second exercise is going to be the one-arm cable fly. Now, the reason I'm recommending a cable is because I believe you can get a deeper range of motion in a more controlled manner than if you were to go to dumbbells, especially if both sides are different. So you want to make sure you're getting that same range of motion and that same pathway on both sides. Now, like I said in the last exercise, I do recommend that you do both sides, even if you're trying to focus more on one side. The reps or weight may not necessarily be the same depending on your specific case, but I do recommend you do both sides because, like I said, you do want to build symmetrically. So even if you're trying to catch up on something, you don't want the other side to get behind. So, guys, for this exercise, I like to face away from the cable, really get that full deep range, come as far back as I can, and then come all the way over across the body, and then we do not stop here. You keep coming as far as you can across the body without getting a rotation of your torso, but coming as far across as your body as you can to activate that chest as much as possible. So one more time, all the way back, guys. Really feel that full range of motion. Then come all the way in front, and then across your body to get that full chest stimulation. The third exercise is going to be the alternating barbell bench press. Now, you can do this one-sided, and that's what I would recommend for anyone utilizing this exercise to fix a muscle imbalance, but you can do it alternating, so one side and then go to the other if you're trying to focus on improving a weak point and helping with your compounds. Now, the way you do this exercise, guys, one arm is fully extended the entire time and one arm is coming down, and that arm coming down is going to be the focus point on the side of the chest, but the entire chest is going to be stimulated due to that barbell being extended the entire time. Now, make sure you have clamps on the end of the barbell so the plates don't fall off. But you're unwrapping like a normal bench press, guys. Now, as those arms are fully extended, you're only bringing one side down, do it slow and controlled. Keep that other arm fully up, and then you come back up. Now, you alternate sides if you were working on fixing a weak point. But if you're focusing on a muscle imbalance, do one side at a time. So do that, and then stay on the same side as that other arm is fully extended, keeping stimulation on the entire chest. Now this exercise, guys, it may look a little weird, but it is very challenging and it is effective in helping that unilateral work. So make sure you do a lighter weight. Obviously, you're not gonna be able to do nearly close to what you can normally bench press, but you can utilize this exercise to really help with muscle imbalances, and it is a great accessory for trying to increase your bench press. So definitely give it a try. The fourth exercise is side-to-side push-ups. Now this is a great exercise for anyone who trains at home or they're just weird and love doing push-ups. But this is unilateral chest work only using your body weight. And just like the alternating barbell bench press, you can do it from side to side, so you go one side and then go to the other, or you can do it one-sided at a time, which is what I'd recommend for anyone focusing on fixing a muscle imbalance. Now let's get into the positioning of this exercise. It's basically positioned the same as a normal push-up, except I would recommend you put your hands a little wider. So get that little wider position. Normal push-up otherwise, except the motion now, we're going one side at a time. So all the way down to one side, come all the way back up. Now if you're alternating, you go to that other side. Now if you're focusing one side at a time, come down one side, back up, all the way to that normal starting position, and then you come back to that same side. Now guys, don't think because you're using your body weight, you're not getting as much result from if you were to use resistance training. Bodyweight training is a great way to really increase your mind-muscle connection because you're using your own body as its natural resistance. Now I'd recommend you give this exercise a try, and it will also help with your normal push-up if that's something you're trying to improve on. The fifth exercise is one-arm dumbbell around the world flies. Now this is a great exercise to really focus on your range of motion, your chest mobility, but also each portion of the chest in one motion. Now let's get into this, guys. Around the world flies, you do the exercise, but you come up, start right here. We'll use this as our starting position. You come all the way down, really let it get deep, and come all the way above your head. Come up just a little bit, not far like this, just about to right here, and you come all the way back, and then bring the dumbbell back to that starting position. And that is considered one rep, guys, and that's really gonna help you isolate that side of the chest that's weaker, or you're just trying to focus on basically increasing your chest mobility, because a lot of people have mobility issues with their chest, which is restricting their range of motion, and this is a great way to really increase your range of motion and develop even more activation of the chest, so it also can help with that mind-muscle connection. I would definitely recommend you try around the world flies if you've never done it before, and like I said, if you're trying to focus it unilaterally, you can do it one side at a time and really emphasize that stimulation on one side of the chest. So I hope you guys liked this video, and if so, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and click that notification bell next to the subscribe button so you never miss a new video upload from me. Now these exercises are seriously very effective in helping you fix a muscle imbalance, but like I also mentioned, they can really help you improve weak points and help translate to more strength gains and more just muscle gains when you're going to your compound lifts. So guys, I will see you in the next video. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Anabolic and as well as my other social medias. I will see you later. Peace.